Great integrity.
And here comes
the Mastiff, the Brindle, used to be called the Old English Mastiff.
And here we have the Italian cousin, the Neapolitan Mastiff.
And the next dog in is the Newfoundland.
Big cheers for the Newfoundland. This is a...
Please welcome the Portuguese Jonathan Daltrey.
Thank you, Kim. Good evening, everyone.
So Dave Killerley going to have a walk down his lineup and take a look at the best of breeds that have been sent through to him by all the breed judges.
Judged on this, the first day of Cruft 2018. The working group contains some of the most popular...
He'll have taken in the general outline of the dogs as they entered the ring. Now it's time to see them standing, looking at their balance, outline.
The Dog de Bordeaux there being shown standing forward so you can see that characteristic face and expression. Look at the size of the Great Dane. Wonderful presence.
And that impressive Mastiff and the Leonberger and the Neapolitan Mastiff. Study of concentration on the judge.
Describe the vital work at which these dogs excel. Now we turn our attention to one of the oldest...
Now that is an impressive dog, the Mastiff. Probably one of the oldest recognised breeds dating back to Anglo-Saxon times when the word masty meant powerful, and that's what you can see in this breed. This is champion Feynad Frankincense. Frank, he's 3 years old, handled by George Zade in the ring tonight. A true gentleman, they say he is. Best in show at the Mastiff Association in 2018, so already on the road to glory this year.
Certainly other breeds that might match or come close to his height.
Now, the breed used to be known as the Old English Mastiff, and it hails back perhaps 2,000 years and was here certainly when the Romans came. Now, records tell us of a dog in the Battle of Agincourt helping its owner with great feats of courage. Again, these were gamekeepers' dogs to ward off poachers as well.
And truly massive. There's no upper limit for either size or weight. Square head from virtually every angle.
And he won Best in Show at the Mastiff Association only 2 weeks ago, and modesty forbids me to tell you who was the judge there. He was called Frank, so that's a good omen. One hopes, yes.
A watchful guardian who thinks he's a lapdog.
And here is another Mastiff breed. It's the Neapolitan Mastiff, acts of heroic, and his pet name is Red, and he was judged by Dr. Ron James, who also judged the Mastiffs. And it's owned by Kim Slater and Matiaki Mafi, and they come from Wales, and it's Matiaki who's handling here. Now, this again originated in Italy, and it was thought to have led the Roman legions into battle, often wearing spiked collars, a forbidding sight for the enemy.
Typically Mastiff in type, but this dog doesn't want to be too overdone. And what's lovely about this best of breed winner is you've got the bone, you've got the head, but nothing is overdone there.
Again, the breed in the early days was quite exaggerated, with too much wrinkle, which caused eye problems, too much loose skin. The breeders have worked hard to free it of exaggeration, and are now a much healthier breed.
Although probably established in Newfoundland, its forebears are probably French or Basque.
Unusual to see a brown coming through to the best in group ring at Crufts. Normally black. This is the Newfoundland. This is Newgarden Laurie Nana. Nana at home, 3 years old. Owned by Danielle Marie Ball. Developed around the island from which it takes its name. The Newfie probably dates back to the 15th century. Broad head, short square muzzle, deep set. They're deep chested and should be a powerful but very sound dog on the move.
And this has to be the ultimate working dog. You know, the Newfoundland used to help their fishermen retrieving fishing nets, pulling in the boats. They're great at water rescue, carting. In the early days, they used to help the lumberjacks drag piles of cut down trees on carts. Fantastic dogs. And here is the distinctive outline of the Portuguese water dog. This one, international champion, Sunshine of My Life, the Piona de Aviva, known as Sunny. And it's owned by Angelika Ebenitz, and she comes from Germany. Now, this is a breed which was also a water dog, developed in Portugal for helping the fishermen bring in the nets, bring in the boats. But
the Portuguese water dog breed once served as crew on fishing trips between
And the Portuguese water dog can have two quite distinct coat types, either long, loosely waved, or shorter and with more compact curls. Muzzle and hindquarters are clipped into that characteristic pattern. Relatively large head, the Portuguese water dog, deep in body, and that tail carried in a ring.
It's a very important feature, the tail. It has to be carried up and over the loin. Now, here again, this dog is versatile. It was also used as a messenger dog between fisher boats, and it said as a fog warning, and it used to bark to give warning where boats were present.
So, from Portugal, we move back to
Instantly recognisable, the Rottweiler. This champion, Juff Happy Bunny, known as Peggy, 2.5 years old, owned by Janice Horton.
centre of the cattle trade.
Way back in the days of the Roman Empire, when engineers were busy building magnificent roads, meat was moved on the hoof. So these herding dogs were required as powerful guards of the cattle as they were moved along the new roads.
Original purpose in life.
Judge Dave Killerley has had a lot of experience with very good Rottweilers, so you'd be looking at this with a specialist eye. It gets its name Rottweiler from the town of Rottweil, which was a big cattle centre in Germany in Roman times, and it's thought that the Romans left some of their dogs there, and the breed was developed there.
Strong, driving, supple movement is what we're looking for. Broad and deep-chested, nice straight back, slightly longer than tall. They've been so successful in this country, such a popular working dog, and handled right, they're magnificently loyal companions.
Yes. Highly intelligent, but they need sensible, intelligent owners because they're a wonderful breed.
And the next breed to be seen is the Russian Black Terrier. The breed was judged today by
The Russian Black Terrier. Almost unpronounceable. Medvezaya Staya Nazlednik Prestula. How about that for my Russian? So it's come all the way from Russia. The handler Victoria Poloskaya, and great win here. It's already a junior European champion, Russian champion, and a champion in Latvia. So very experienced.
Giant Schnauzer, Airedale Terrier, Rottweiler, and perhaps other breeds.
Well, we've just seen the Rottweiler, and that's thought to be one of the precursors of the Russian Black Terrier, developed very much as a military dog, using the giant Schnauzer and probably the Airedale too. They need to be massive, 70 centimetres tall, 70 kilos in weight, so you don't want to be lifting this one in at the back of the car.
And it's a relatively modern breed. It first appeared at a show in Moscow as recently as 1955, so that's, in dog terms, that's relatively modern. They were bred by the Army breeding station to get a dog which was a good guard dog and a good working dog.
All black, all black. That's the breed. Russian Black Terrier 2054.
There's a very high entry of St. Bernard's.
The massive head of the St. Bernard, twice as long as round as it is in length, carried on that long muscular neck. Wide and deep body, powerful with really heavy bone, but you need soundness, a relatively level back, and we should see an easy, powerful gait when it moves. This one Irish champion and an international champion too. Bullabos, Jack of Diamonds, 5 years old, has come to compete from Ireland for Brian and Margaret O'Sullivan.
They mix these local dogs with Newfoundland types, Great Danes as well apparently.
And he's won his third CC in England today, which means he becomes an English champion, which is a great achievement. It's a long way to campaign a dog coming from Ireland.
Lovely balanced outline there, standing.
They have to have good length of leg, good substance, without exaggeration anywhere. A strong skull, deep square muzzle, not over wrinkled at all. You want clean eyes in the breed. Health, very important, and the breeders have done well to get soundness with health and improving the eyes in the breed.
And of course originally a search and rescue dog in the Great St Bernard Pass in Switzerland.
2153, the St Bernard man.
And moving on.
And here the Siberian Husky, Kluagin Chaska, known as Niaha at her home. She's come from Stafford. Her owners are Mr. Ian and Teresa Wakeling, and it's Ian who's handling here. The dog's become a champion today, and the owner said it doesn't get any better than this, winning best of breed at Crufts.
Facial marks only add to the appeal of this breed, which originated in Siberia.
This is the raciest of the sled dogs, really. The Siberian's medium in size, quick and really light on his feet. And they should be balance and power all through. This one, pure white.
Again, they're light, they're the speediest of the dogs, and of course if you go into the sled and harness racing, this is the breed which wins all the championships. Actually, it had its first major win today, not yet a champion, so what a way to start.
Fox-like head, deep-chested, plenty of heart room for the exercise it has to take, and that fox brush of a tail.
And 10 years old, so it's fit for function in its veteran years.
Ron James had a very good entry into that Mastiff, 58 here for Ron.
Draki Kulan has come all the way from Finland to compete at Crufts today. This is the Tibetan Mastiff, 3 years old, known as Kulan at home. Probably provided the root stock for the Roman Molosser, and hence the bulk of the European Mastiff you can see in these breeds. They were originally a herder and a guarder, slow maturing dog, takes his time to come to his absolute best. That broad head, heavy bone.
47, the first dog from Tibet was imported to England and actually given to Queen Victoria.
It's thought that the Tibetan Mastiff is one of the most ancient of any dog breed, and the prototype for all the Mastiff or Molosser breeds. In its native Tibet, it was often tethered on a chain at the gate of the property and a forbidding guard dog. Here, this male carries a very typical long mane of hair down its neck and shoulders, one of the hallmarks of the breed.
And despite his size and weight, a powerful free mover.
Individual examination of the striking, working best of breeds. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them all a round.
So Dave Killerley looking at his best of breed winners. He's had a good chance to go over them all, but who is he going to pick for the very first of our group winners?
There were 2,412 working dogs entered across.
Now he's going to walk round and just remind himself of what he saw on hands-on examination, just taking in the finer details. He'll be sorting out in his mind which dogs are going to be in my shortlist here.
Every dog will have its
A very inscrutable expression there as he walks down the line. Giant Schnauzer, that lovely young Great Dane.
Greenland dog and the Hovervart.
The Discover Dog area in Ring 3A.
Right, back to the head of the line. Who is he going to pull out?
See any of the other 200 odd dogs recognised by the counter in the Discover Dog area at Hall 3A.
The Alaskan Malamute is called forward, and the Bouvier and the Boxer. the Doberman, the giant Schnauzer.
The Bull Mastiff.
Is
The Doberman.
the Bull Mastiff is called forward too. He's called in the young Newfoundland
The Rottweiler.
and the Rottweiler, the young Rottweiler bitch. So there we are. There's our 8 shortlisted dogs for this working group. So there we are. The Alaskan Malamute, its tail waving gently as it should, and they're going back to the edge of the ring, and we'll see them sent up and down for a last look at movement.
Judge moves our shortlisted breeds back to the lineup along the back of the ring. I'm sure each will be moved again.
There are 5 females and 3 males in this shortlist.
Now,
This man just said is definitely going to move them again.
So here we go. We're going to see them move again.
This is your chance. This is
And the first is the Alaskan Malamute.
the tail waving gently like a waving plume, absolutely typical. It's in great coat. You can see the coat and condition on this weatherproof coat.
Now here goes the Bouvier de Fondre.
Again, the strength of the Bouvier. Sturdy dog under that matte textured coat. He's won the group at Crufts before in the past, so he's an experienced show dog.
Next up, the ever popular boxer, champion Lanfrese Ocolado, Dave, top winner.
Another who was already winner of a working group, so big winning dog.
And the Bull Mastiff, William. Higher Dunscar on a mission with Coolymore.
I love the lightness of movement of this dog. He just is looking a little tired. He was in the Champion Stakes earlier, but I like him. And to top the breed at Crufts is a great achievement for a young dog.
Champion Djurjevic, Penelope Pitstop, the Doberman. Big cheer from the crowd, always a popular breed. That lovely, elastic, relaxed gait, still showing her socks off.
This clean, crisp outline.
Now here goes the Giant Schnauzer.
The Giant Schnauzer.
Yesterday by Carol Daniels. And she sent forward this bitch number 1.
Best of breed here at Crufts in the past. So very experienced in the big ring atmosphere
Top
with Kevin
Giant
Cullen.
Schnauzer, both 2016 and 2017. That gorgeous Newfoundland, Nana.
Not yet a champion, winning her second CC today, and a young bitch, but looking to have a great future. Lovely type and top line, and light on her feet.
She's so balanced, isn't she? Real quality there. The Rottweiler.
Another youngster, not yet 3. She's 2 years and 9 months old. Already a big winner. I like her top line and her balance, and a very good mover.
And called Happy Bunny because she has the most fantastically happy,
Yes.
joyful character.
So Dave.
So Dave Killaley's had a chance to go over these dogs. He's seen them move again. And of course, at this level now, he's looking for performance. You don't just win the group because you are the best of the best. You win the group because you put in a great performance too. Just that extra 10%.
No. That's a beautiful outline on the Doberman. The elegance of the Giant Schnauzer. What's he thinking?
Weighing them up in his mind. The boards are out.
The winner of the working group, Crufts 2018.
It's the young Newfoundland.
Look at the
There's
owner's
one
face.
Oh my God, she says. Yes, we could lip read there. Marvellous.
And actually so well deserved. She looked fantastic on the move right up to the last. Nana the Newfoundland, New Garden Laurie Nanya, beautiful working group winner for Crufts 2018.
And in second place, it's the Doberman, Penelope Pitstop. So a great win for her too.
And third in the working
Into Group 3, that magnificent boxer.
Ocolado, the top winning boxer last year.
And working group 4 is
Group 4 goes to the Alaskan Malamute.
That's Snowshoes Aurora Borealis with Jesse Smith handling.
All shortlisted finalists in this lovely working group. Huge congratulations to our winner.
A sporting handshake for our group winner. The first of our group winners, the first of our finalists to go through to Best in Show on Sunday night. For Danielle Mary Ball from Blackburn, Newgarden Laurie Nanya, Nana the Newfoundland. What a wonderful win.
And absolutely a star-studded group from big winners. This was a new face on the block, not yet a champion. How marvellous and refreshing, full of life and vitality. So, and a very happy Ernie. We're good. So, she'll come back on Sunday evening to compete for Best in Show. So that's going to be a great experience for her handler. The dog herself is quite unfazed in this atmosphere. The tail hasn't stopped.
To interview the winner of this fabulous working group. Did you ever dream this morning? Have you had to travel very far? Not too bad. But you must be absolutely over the moon.
I don't feel real.
You've got a few days to rest before Sunday, but absolutely wonderful.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much. We're going to send these fabulous working group winner and the other placings round on their lap of honour. Thank you very much. Please show your appreciation for the winners of the working group, the Newfoundland, the Doberman, the Boxer.